Hi family, this is Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I practice the art of internal detoxification through the use of herbs, colon hydrotherapy, and natural living. And in today's video, I wanted to go over the digestive system and how that correlates into what I do, which is colon hydrotherapy, and then give you some other tips about your digestive system, colon health, so forth and so on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a poster of your digestive system. So I'm just going to move you here. And so as you can see, this is your digestive system. So your digestive system begins in your ear, nose, and mouth. It connects at the back of your throat, drops all the way down into your esophagus. It opens up to become your stomach, and then it shrinks right back down to become your duodenum, your jejunum, and your ileum. If I had to place your navel anywhere, your navel will be right there. Your small intestines then moves into your large intestines, which is also your colon. It moves up the right side of your body, across, down the left side of your body, moves to the rectum, and then the last point of exit is your anus. Now, what happens at the bottom begins at the top, and what happens at the top begins and ends at the bottom. So, literally, it's one hollow tube from mouth to anus. Your entire digestive system is about 32 to 35 feet long, and just fix this a little bit here so that you can see me. There we go. So your digestive system from mouth to anus is about 32 to 35 feet long, give or take a couple of inches here and there. Now your colon itself is, if you can see this, is as tall as you are. Now your colon is 2.5 inches in diameter all the way around, empty. But the beautiful thing about the colon is that it's not an organ designed to be empty. Your stomach is designed to be empty. That's why we eat on a regular basis. Now, in your colon, there will always be something in it. There's 5 things that will always be in your colon, regardless if you cleanse or not cleanse. And those 5 things are fecal matter, of course, undigested food, mucus, air, and sometimes parasites. It doesn't matter what you do, at some point in time, there will always be some type of parasite in the body. Now, when you have constipation, it just means that the colon just slows down a little bit, but it still works. When you have diarrhea, the body is moving like this, or the colon is moving like this, trying to eject whatever is in the body that doesn't need to be there. But your colon never stops moving. It's constantly moving, constantly moving, constantly moving. It never ever stops. It may slow down, it may overactivate, but it never stops. And so remember that you cannot completely empty out the colon. The colon is not an organ that's designed to do that. Your stomach is designed to be completely flushed out. So sometimes you hear people say, oh, my aunt went to the hospital and they had to pump her stomach. You can pump a stomach, but you cannot completely empty out the colon. You can hydrate the colon so that the colon can remember that it's supposed to do this. And that's what colon hydrotherapy does. Colon hydrotherapy introduces an element, which is water, that your body already highly resonates with and recognizes as truth. Now, 1 colonic is equivalent to cleansing 1 foot of your colon. So a lot of times clients will say, well, how many sessions do I need? I would ask them, how tall are you? And that would determine how many sessions you need. So if you're 5'5", you'll need between 4 to 6 sessions to thoroughly cleanse and hydrate the entire length of your colon. And that's within reason. Sometimes clients will say, well, how do I lay those sessions out? I always say, give your body a general rule of 21 days of consistent, conscious effort. It takes about 21 days for your body to recognize a positive or a negative shift. So let's say you purchase a series of 3 sessions from me. I would recommend that you do 1 colonic a week, 1 every 7 days, which would be 1 every week. So for the next 3 weeks, I will see you every Wednesday at 4 p.m. just for safe sex. If you want to go deeper into that, If you want to reach more on a cellular level and go deeper into that section of the colon, you can do 2 colon hydrotherapy sessions a week for 3 weeks. If you want to go deeper into that, you can do 3 colon hydrotherapy sessions a week for 3 weeks. But keep in mind that 21-day period is constantly going, constantly going, constantly going. Another thing about a colonic is that it will also give you the feeling of 3 days of fasting. One colonic will give you that feeling, and that's within reason as well. It depends on what is going on with you when you come in for a session. So we're taking into account your emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. Oftentimes, when a client comes in to see me, they're mostly focused on the physical aspect of them, their skin, their hair, um, their abdominal area, they're bloated, distended. But when we really start talking, the challenges are more so the emotional and spiritual aspects, the areas that we really don't focus on. So when you come into my office, we do cover the whole triad of health aspects, which is the emotional, the spiritual, and the physical. Okay, so if you have any questions at all in regards to colon hydrotherapy, nutrition, how to use herbs, things like that, feel free to call me. My phone number is 562-682-0818. And feel free to visit my website, which is Moya, Moya, bodycare.com. And you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram under the same name. And if you're in the LA area, feel free to book an appointment with me. My office is here in the beautiful Torrance, California area, not too far from LA if you're in LA. And again, my phone number is 562-682-0818. Until then, happy cleansing. Thank you.